Alright, hello, welcome back. It is again Season coming at you with another video, and today we're starting our first Team Builder Dynasty in College Football 26. So today we are starting off with a Team Builder Dynasty. We are Triple Dipper University. I'm pretty excited to see it. So we are going to be a very aggressive coach. I've got my pre-order bonus. Obviously picked recruiter because we need to be able to recruit. And I am going to throw a lot of points into quarterbacks and receivers because we are going to be an air raid offense. Shout out Mike Leach. So we're going to get all the important things there updated. And then as far as defense, I want my secondary to be the first one we upgrade just because we're going to be pretty aggressive. I upped the aggression. Obviously, we're playing on Heisman, but our first order of business is going to be to work on our recruiting class. So let's see what the team needs are looking like. So not terrible on offense, and we are going to be replacing our entire defense. All right, so we have our recruiting board set. We are basically just trying to fill depth and have a pretty solid season so that we can hopefully start to turn things around here at Triple Dipper U. And I'm just going to throw some points around, see what we're getting. So we do have our first gem. I believe, yes, this is a quarterback. So now throw him to the top of our prospects list. All right, so we've used all of our recruiting points, and we're going to hop into our first game against UTEP. This is going to be the first game in Triple Dipper U history. We're just going to wear the classic home uniforms, and let's see how this goes. This is going to be an absolutely massive game. Set the tone for Triple Dipper U. Hopefully get things started the right way. But yeah, you get to see our home stadium, the Dip. Oh, and we got Sandstorm playing. Obviously, we're playing on Heisman. And I am really interested to see what kind of roster we have. So we do have a stadium pulse. That's pretty impressive. And I choke on the tackle. I low-key kind of like these uniforms. They're super basic, but they're kind of clean. All right, so we've got our first third down of the day. Hopefully we can get off the field. We really could use this. Stadium Pulse is doing us a favor here. And we get the sack, so we're actually going to get off the field there. That is huge. I really needed that, and now we hold firm. I thought we were going to give up points the way this drive was going early. So we have a serviceable junior quarterback. I like that. It gives us time to get our guy in. I honestly need to look deeper into what he's going to look like as far as play style. But we're just going to get a little completion to start it off. Let's see what our running back can do. He doesn't quite look like an elite running back, and I took that upfield. So a 3 and out on our first drive would not be ideal. I'm thinking we're probably going to be looking to hit our tight end here, maybe R1. And I held on to it too long. So we go 3 and out. Not ideal, but our defense has looked okay so far. Our punter's not terrible, which is good because I have a feeling he's going to be getting a lot of action this season. I'm going to get aggressive and send a blitz. And they RPO into it. This is not going too well so far. And we need a huge stop here. Our run defense isn't the worst. And if we just forced a field goal, so that is about best case scenario. That could have been really bad the way our defense was playing. And he missed it. So that is absolutely massive there. we are able to get them off the field with no points. We're going to see if they get too aggressive, see if the screen gets us anything. Hit that, hit the corner. And Lakes is away. Oh my goodness, what a momentum change. What a change in momentum. We got to hit the celly. I don't know which one it is. Oh. First points. Let's go. We needed that bad. Maybe he's a pretty dynamic running back, but now time for the defense to get back to work. All right, so at the end of our first quarter of play, we have a lead. Pretty solid start for the quarterback, but we got a big third down here. Got to find a way to get off the field. We're going to send some pressure on the blitz. 3rd and 5. If we can get off the field here with only a field goal, I will take it. And they convert it. So now we gotta settle down here. Get another goal line stand. This is not boding well for the future of our season if we are letting teams drive like this. And they're gonna tie it up. All right, so we're taking a shot downfield, and we're going to hit it. Oh, let's hit a celly. What's this one? Oh, they are going nuts at the dip. This quarterback's actually pretty nice. This quarterback's actually one we can build off of. I'm hoping he doesn't transfer out because he could be a very solid cornerstone of our future.
Tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again? Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
And we let them score to tie it up. With just over 2 minutes before the half, that gives us an opportunity to take a lead into the half. But we're going to need to definitely tighten up on defense. The offense has looked good so far. All right, so in the 2-minute drill, points would be very big here. Quarterback's been looking solid, so we'll see. Need my O-line to step up. I love hitting tight ends in this game, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning with all 3 timeouts in hand. I love this play-action boot overplay, especially with our quarterback. But we're just going to have to get it away. They didn't fall for it at all. Let's see if they fall for another screen. The screen's been our best play. So they're starting to read the screen, and now we've got a long third down. And I threw a pick over the middle. That is a huge mistake, as now we're going to have to try and keep them out of the end zone before half. Got a minute and a half, both teams with all timeouts. We need a stop here. And we are just getting RPO'd to death. Oh, and we almost got the interception. That would have been such a big play before the half. But we've forced a long third down. We should have at least one timeout left. Oh, and we forced the fumble. So we're going to force them into a punt. So that is about as good as we could have hoped for. The defense is terrible with a lead, but they bend but don't break so well. And we have 45 seconds. We'll take a second to be a little bit aggressive, and if it isn't working out, then we can always just take it to the half. But that's going to be a really solid gain, get out of bounds. And with 40 seconds left, we're threatening.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing. Hauls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
And that's not ideal. Now we've got to take a bit of a shot. We just need a few yards to get into field goal range, but I want more. And we're looking really good here. I think we're going to take one more play to get some yards and then get a timeout. Hopefully I can snap it by 8, and we can. All right, so we have a relatively short field goal to take a lead into the half. I'm pretty bad at field goals, but we are going to take a lead into the half. All right, so we are going to take a 17-14 lead into the half for the first FBS half of play for Triple Dipper U. 229 yards passing, 12 of 16, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. I'll take that. And this could be a huge play. Things are looking bad. Defensive touchdown would be huge here. Don't get chased down. You need 10 yards. And Triple Dipper University is electric. The dip is going insane. By the dip. Holy, what a play there. And a huge mistake, as UTEP had a chance to take a very, very solid lead. And we're back up by 3 heading into the 4th quarter. That's the kind of momentum swing we need. 5 minutes to play, and we have a lead. All right, so with 4 minutes left, we're in crunch time. A touchdown here makes it really difficult. Oh, and we had the running back. I was just half a second late. We're starting to fall apart with injuries. Another first down really changes the game. And we get it there. So now we're going to start chewing some clock. And here it's just about keeping the clock moving but staying aggressive. A touchdown effectively ends it, but we don't want to take a sack. We don't want to take sacks. A first down would be huge. And I'll take my yards and keep the clock moving. I'm really looking for this corner route here, this left side corner. But we're going to hit him in the flat, get upfield, and we're inside the 5, and UTEP's going to have to start taking their timeouts. We're going to flip this and run it to the left. Hit a hole. We're not going to get it, but UTEP's still burning timeouts. Let's run a read option and see what we can get. And I'm just going to straight handoff. We hit the hole a little bit too early. I should have stutter stepped a bit. But last timeout taken, third down. One more read option. We're going to be a little bit conservative here. And we're not going to get into the end zone, but that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, so this is a massive field goal. Forces them to score a touchdown with 2 minutes and no timeouts. We need the defense to be strong for us one time here. Get off the field. Get off the field and we win this game. Any stop, any turnover ends it. And we're going to pin them deep, so this is a good start. And we're going to play a little bit deep. Ooh, I don't like that. They're super deep. That's going to open up a lot over the middle. But at this point, keep them in bounds. I will take short gains. Short gains and no timeouts. They have no timeouts and they need a touchdown. We also have to be ready, though, because if we give it up, if we give up a touchdown, we need time ourselves. We're going to run a lot of too high safety and force them to take their chunk yards. Minute and a half. I don't like that post route. Almost get home. Sacks would be huge here. I just want to force them into taking chunk yards and keeping them in bounds. Keep outside of the receivers. And that is a huge play. Third down now. It's 4 down. It's a 4-down situation. Everything's 4-down territory when they need a touchdown late. And if we get this user pick, it could be over. But they're going to get the reception, and this is not looking good. Minute left, and we've got to find our way off the field. I probably should have gone for a pass breakup there. The clock is running. They still need a touchdown. This is where our defense has thrived. And we aren't getting home with the sack, and we have another injury. So now we can't play our safeties deep. We can't play our safeties as deep because at this point, we don't want them playing on the goal line. All right, here's another shot to the end zone, and we get the breakup. Oh, that scared me. That really scared me because he was in position. It was a very good throw. Another third down. Force them to take whatever yards, and they're going to get another and he keeps his feet. And we can't tackle. We can't tackle, and now they're going to go for the lead. All right, 42 seconds, 3 timeouts. We need a field goal. Be smart, but be aggressive. Hit this corner route. And at least it wasn't picked. I was looking for that blue pass, but that's not the end of the world. We got to take chunk yards. We don't have to be too careful about getting out of bounds. It's nice if we can, but we don't need it. And that's an ideal start there. And now we really don't have to worry too much about getting out of bounds. We just need to get our yards. And I don't like this. I'm going to take a risky throw. And it's going to pay off. We're going to take our first time out. And now we are technically in field goal range. 41 yards should be very doable. We just need I'm going to go for any yards we can get to make it even shorter. All right, so now we are cooking. I'm just going to take an opportunity to get this one centered up and get any additional yards we can get. And we might be able to eke this win out. I'm actually going to run it one more time just to get it a little more centered. All right, so we're going to take a timeout with 2 seconds left. All right, so Triple Dipper University has a field goal to win their initial FBS game against UTEP. It all comes down to this kick. And that should be money. Triple Dipper University. Whole team's getting their triple dips tonight. We might even throw in some queso as we win on a last-second field goal. It does not get much better than that. Very solid start there for Triple Dipper U. So that is going to do it for episode 1 of Triple Dipper University. Obviously, we're not going to be playing every game, but I just wanted to get it set up, set the stage, get it all ready. First game was a win in absolute thriller fashion. That is an instant classic. I hope you're all ready to follow along with the story of Triple Dipper U from the Mountain West, hopefully all the way to national champions, winning the SEC. We've got a long ways to go, but that is a solid start, so I'm going to end it off there. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Would really appreciate that. My socials will all be down in the description, and I will see you very soon with another episode of Triple Dipper U. See ya.